The talented Thompson began playing football at a very young age, and it stuck.
It just seemed fun. My dad plays it, so I just started and I enjoyed it, so I kept on going.
It was a given that she was going to play football because she initially, when she was 12 months old, I took her to a music class. They gave them this little furry ball with a bell inside. Some children were biting. She was 12 months now. Some children were biting, some children were shaking, some were rolling the ball. Kenni put the ball down and kicked it. So I knew then it was going to be a start. Playing with the academy up at White Hill, always just kicking the ball. I said to my husband, Thompson, should we do something? He said, no, at that age, just let her kick the ball. She would be out in the yard, kicking the ball, just kicking the ball. That's all. In the house, kicking the ball, kicking the ball. As people would say, yeah, her dad is a child, but yeah, for sure it is.
She was playing with the boys at Eagles, and we had the academy program merged with Eagles there, and she showed a little bit of potential.
I remember when she was 8 playing at White Hill, and I remember my friend Tina Webb saying, that girl can find the net, and she was more, she took more chances then. She would fire a shot from way out and on an angle that, you know, left-footed, she can get different angles from different sides, and you know, she would fire a shot from wherever, not afraid, took chances, and which is good, which is what you need.
I kind of play in my own type of way. Like most girls don't really play like it. Like I like to do a lot of dribbling, or like I come to the side, I stop, and then I make a move. But with the girls, it's mostly they kick the ball to you, you make a run and you shoot. So I pretty much know like where I have to see where the defender is, the attacker is, because when they move in as an attacker, I know they're gonna come forward, not just go down the line.
One match, she, you know, took the girl one way, the other way, and then a third time and beat her and left the girl like standing, and it was like, okay, it's confidence which comes from playing here, playing with a variety of girls, variety of teams, higher level than what we could get at home.
It was during her stint at Bermuda Athletic Association when Thompson began to realize her true potential.
When I was little, I didn't really expect to go outside of Bermuda and play, but like as I moved, I became older and went to BAA. That's when I realized that I could do more than just stay in Bermuda.
I think that her game accelerated in the year that I went to BAA, and she played in the under-10 team along with Kane and some other very good boys. She played in that under-10 team, and I was coaching the team, and she really earned a spot on that team, and so much so that the boys really felt that, you know, she was an important player in the group. And for me, the acceleration in her development took place at that time.
Very little comes between Thompson and her football, especially when it comes to training.
Per week, I train twice every day, except on Thursday I only train once.
She's committed to her team. She's there on time. She takes the train by herself evenings to go to the training. I go and collect her and bring her back home. But she trains with her club 3 times a week, 2 times with her team, and 1 time with an older girls team that she plays with sometimes. She trains 1 night a week here at Cornea with the Cadete B team that Kane plays on. She needs that for more intensity. She loves it, and she loves the training. She's one who is totally 150% committed to training. She's always there. One day she was sick. She must have gotten a tummy bug, and she was vomiting all day. Coming home within an hour on the bus, she had to get off because she had to vomit. And so I had to take her to the doctor, but she still said, I said, Kenny, call your coach, text him and let him know you're not going to be at training. She said, no, Mommy, I'm going to training. She had no energy, nothing in her, but she was still determined to go to training until the time came for training, and she knew that there was no way she couldn't, you know, she was still vomiting and everything. She couldn't go.
Here, she has girlfriends that she's met here in school, and of course they don't play football, so you know they might be hanging in the mall or going to the movie, or you know there's a birthday party, and you know often it conflicts with the training and sometimes with the matches. So there's a sacrifice on that end that you know she's here to play football. She wants to play football, and sometimes she has to forego those other things in order to continue to progress and realize her ambitions.
You can't like eat everything you want. You can't. You have to put extra time in to do the extra work by yourself, not just your regular trainings. So that means like you have to make time for the other things like your friends, your schoolwork, but you don't have a lot of time to do it.
I'm more than proud of her because she's come out here on her own. She's had to go into an environment that I am not in. She's had to stand up, she's had to grow up and mature and do that basically on her own in the football pitch. I can do only so much at home. She has to do what she has to do at school. I can't do everything for her, so she's had to be more responsible. That makes me proud. When she's responsible, when she's able to just do what she has to do without Mommy up behind her all the time. She's growing up. She came here as a girl. She's now a young lady. She's developed in all areas, and physically, of course. She was a little skinny thing, not skinny, but slight thing when she came here. Now she's, as they say, filled out, and she's strong, you know, different muscles. And I know when other parents, like the Barca parents, they saw her in a tournament this year and they hadn't seen her, they were like, wow, look at Kenni, you know, with her game, with her strength, with her skill, and they were like, Kenni is just so strong. And that made me proud as well. When people respect her abilities, when she respects others and also does what she has to do on the pitch, it's like, yes, Kenni.
She's continuing to improve, continuing to work hard, but the level that she's playing at the moment is a much higher level than the level that she left Bermuda at. So I'm proud that she's improving.
Most times when I go to training, you can see the first team is finishing, so you get to see the big players like Messi and Iniesta.
You know, the women's football, of course, professionally, it's not like the men.